I'm Bella Ann Sanchez, giving you a snapshot of what it's like to be pregnant during a global pandemic and taking care of a toddler. We're about to go to the doctor for Ariella's 18-month immunisations and for a checkup for me. I'm not that keen on going to the doctors because you just never know where the coronavirus is lurking or who has been in there, but I've prayed about it. I've decided not to worry and just trust that God is going to take care of us. So let's go. High five. Hey. When we got to the doctor, they made us stop at the front door. So I have an appointment. My name's Bella Sanchez and Ariella. She's got her 18-month immunisations and I'm pregnant, so I just have a checkup.
Do you have any cold or flu symptoms at all?
No. And then we had the option to wait outside, so I was happy with that. Once we got inside, Ariella was not happy at all. Her instincts must have kicked in telling her what was going to happen, because she was first of all unhappy about me getting checked up, and then when the 3 needles came, she cried and cried and cried, the poor little girl. And in some good news, on the way home, I stopped by the supermarket and check out what I found. It was literally the last packet of toilet paper in the supermarket. I checked around to make sure there was no elderly people that needed it more than me, and no one was around, so this is actually the first time I have seen toilet paper in the supermarket for over 2 months. And finding toilet paper isn't the only thing that's changed. The New South Wales state government has lifted restrictions slightly to allow 2 adults and their dependent children to visit another household. I'm super excited about this. I even dyed my hair purple to celebrate. Just kidding, I would have dyed it anyway. And getting an appointment at the hairdresser was a seriously welcome outing, just to get out of the house for a few hours and talk to some people. In all honesty, staying at home so much has had its ups and downs. In one way, it's been good being able to wear loose, comfy clothes when I've got a growing baby bump. And I think Ariella has taken it pretty well. We've been able to go outside on some nice big walks, and she's been loving having way too much screen time than I would have otherwise allowed her to have. But on the other hand, I've been getting bored and cabin fever the last couple of weeks. And it's interesting that we've only been in a strict lockdown for just over a month, and yet that's all it takes for so many issues to come to the surface. I don't think there's one person that's not impacted in one way or another by the pain of this situation. You know, but then when I look at how badly hit some countries are, I'm just so grateful that we live in Australia. We've got an excellent healthcare system, our numbers of the virus are relatively low, and we've been able to flatten the curve and actually lift the restrictions slightly. So as soon as I found out the restrictions had been lifted, I texted one of my best friends and invited her over. She's got 2 sons. One is just 6 months older than Ariella and the other is 5. We haven't seen them in ages and we really miss them, and they're about to arrive, so we can't wait.
And the spider! A beetle, and this is a leaf-tongue spider. I have a zoo collection. If you want to, I'll do. If you want to. Can we put this on TV for everybody?